Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, to begin with, the Australian dollar overnight attempted to take on that 77.40 challenge. However, only printed a high of 47 before backing away. At this stage, I still view towards that level as a potential supply zone, and I expect to see a pullback eventually to 76.70. Beneath there holds a firm support of 75.95. Now a break beneath there would give further scope to the downside and bring in an objective of the recent lows that we saw around 74.80.90 and reassess from there. In the unlikely event we do see a break above 77.40, then firmer resistance still is viewed from 77.65.70. The euro overnight attempted to take on the top side, but however, you can see from the close of the dailies, this doji was a hesitant move and backed away sharply after printing a high of 107.76. In light of this rejection, and also viewing the two rejections we saw back in December from 108 and also in January from 108 to 2050, I expect to see further supply come back to the euro, and also with the US dollar slightly firmer overnight, could see a move back towards 107.0520. Now a break beneath there would give further scope to the downside, and I expect to see a move back towards the support that comes in around 105.65.70, around this region here, and reassess from there. The dollar yen case is still weak and looking now towards a support that comes in at 112.25, with the bullish foundations seen beneath, as you can see here, from 111.60.75. Now it is viewed from that level, like we saw back here in late February, a rejection from there. And I feel the market will get caught short down there and see the turnaround. And a break above 112.95 should trigger a rally on towards 113.70.80 and reassess from there. Well, the pound did look above the 124 handle last night, however rejected very sharply and now trading at 123.60. In light of the current pattern, I expect to see further weakness and look towards the support of 123.45. Now this in terms it should see further weakness, and with the foundations currently holding around 122.10.20. That's my objective at the moment. Any fresh advances towards the top side I still see as a supply zone from that 124 handle, with this firm downtrend coming in now at 124.40.80. Well, the gold price action overnight is still clinging to the top side, as you can see here, as the market attempts to take on the challenge around this 12.34 level. With the resistance seen from the 4-hourly, a cap at 38, I expect to see further supply to come from that region and see the gold turn back towards the support of 12.22. Now, a break beneath that level would see further exposure to the downside and look towards a target of 1,197. It's down here. So if you go into the dailies, and this widen this out a little bit so you can see it. So you can see here that we've got fouled tops back in February towards that 38 level, and I expect to see it occur again and then eventually see a turnaround to the downside. With the MACD not fully confirming the bullish move, we could, as I've mentioned, look back towards that 22 support. And to wrap up with silver, well, with the slightly firmer US dollar overnight, the market is still capped from that 17.45 resistance, with above at 17.80 as firmer. In light of the pattern, I expect to see a market reject from that level and look back towards the recent lows. First support coming in at 17.05 and then lower with the recent challenge of 16.60. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day ahead.